Welcome back to Raven's Fandom Rewind, where we slice through pop culture faster than a lightsaber through younglings. Today, we're diving into the most divisive trilogy in this galaxy or any other, the Star Wars prequels. Ah yes, George Lucas's pet science project that gave us midichlorians, political debates longer than filibusters, and of course a love story so cringe it could make Twilight look like Shakespeare. Let's hop into our Naboo starfighter and get this recap started faster than Anakin could yell, "Yippee!" Episode 1. The Phantom Menace is where we kick things off. The movie that birthed the phrase, "I appreciate the world building, but do I need a constitutional law degree to follow this plot?" We meet baby Anakin Skywalker, played by Jake Lloyd, a charming yet slightly trapped soul whose acting career never quite recovered from being memed into oblivion. Jar Jar Binks stumbles into our lives as a pioneer of CGI comedy relief, who only achieved one thing, uniting fans in universal disdain. Oh, and let's not forget that pod racing scene. Seemed cool at the time, but blink and you'll miss it. Now it looks like an extended ad for space go-karts. Capping this all off is the Darth Maul duel, which is arguably the movie's saving grace thanks to its Duel of the Fates banger track. Between Maul's double-sided lightsaber and Qui-Gon's unfortunate stab wound, it's the cinematic equivalent of saying, "Sorry for that parliamentary debate, here's some cool choreography." Now, on to Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Welcome to what I like to call Intergalactic Tinder Jedi Edition. Anakin has grown up into Hayden Christensen, drop-dead gorgeous, but stuck reciting dialogue that could make a brick wall cringe. For instance, "I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough, and irritating, and it gets everywhere." Do you know what else was coarse and irritating? This movie's CGI landscapes. Yes, I feel bad roasting early 2000s technology, but some of those Geonosis backdrops had the realism of a video game cutscene. Meanwhile, Padmé somehow switches costumes in every scene faster than a Disney animatronic. Seriously, does she travel with a high-speed robo-seamstress? On the brighter side, we get Kit Fisto's radiant smile, worth all the interplanetary nonsense, if you ask me. Oh, and do we even need to talk about Yoda flipping like a caffeinated frog in his duel with Count Dooku? Everything about that moment was both bizarre and oddly satisfying, like watching your grandpa at a trampoline park. Finally, Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Ah, the magnum opus of adolescent melodrama and CGI lava. Anakin spirals into full-on dark side mode. Somehow Obi-Wan, tender-hearted beau of zero drama, lets his BFF become the galaxy's most feared asthma patient. And Padmé dies not of childbirth, not of injuries, but apparently of sadness? Can we get a medical droid in here? On a serious note, Palpatine's Tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise monologue is absolute cinematic gold. The subtle manipulations, the foreshadowing, it's Shakespeare meets sci-fi if Shakespeare were drunk and really into space wizards. And let us not forget, you were the chosen one. You were my brother, Anakin. Say what you will about this trilogy, Ewan McGregor puts his entire Obi-Wan-y into it. That final battle drenched in lava? Visual effects teams must have consumed a collective tankard of Red Bull for that sequence. But let me hit you with a behind-the-scenes jaw-dropper. Did you know that Christopher Lee, who played Count Dooku, didn't need a stunt double for most of those duels? That's right, my dude was 80-something, a certified fencing legend, and basically a real-life Jedi with a British accent. Somewhere in heaven, Christopher Lee is having tea with Ian McKellen and roasting the rest of us for being mere mortals. Elegant weaponry and all. And folks, the prequels aren't as simple as good or bad. They're a lovable, cringy enigma. Yes, dialogue so stiff it could snap like kindling. But hey, John Williams composed a symphony of bangers. And yes, the romance felt like watching two androids learn about feelings, but we still quote, "I have the high ground," like it's gospel. There you have it, 3 movies, countless memes, and a legacy sealed in unintentional comedy gold. Another fandom officially rewound. I'm Raven Witchwood, your favorite snarky ginger nerd, proving that nerding out with style beats camping out for Hall H in full Star Wars cosplay. May the Force be with you, always.